Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome to today's Instagram live session with Dublin Business School, DBS. DBS is one of Ireland's largest independent colleges, and they offer a wide range of undergraduate, postgraduate, and professional courses in areas like business, IT, arts, media, and psychology. And of course, they also have conversion courses in digital marketing and data analytics. So DBS is a solid choice and a very popular choice for international students looking to advance their careers. Of course, I will be co-joined by my colleague who will be supporting us from the East Africa platform. And as well, I will be joined by Lucia, who is an international, in fact, she's the International Student Recruitment Officer at DBS. She's going to be telling us, all about the programs that they have open at the moment for early 2025. That is, if you're looking to move to Ireland to begin your studies by January, February, or March, Lucia is going to take us through some of the programs that are currently accepting applications, and so you can commence your applications immediately. So give me a minute now. I'm going to be bringing on Lucia, and she will join us very shortly. I hope you have your questions ready for her. And if you have any uncertainties about the programs at DBS, she's the right person to send all your questions to, and I'm sure she'll give you very good insights and valuable information on everything that can help you begin your application and secure a spot at DBS. Yes, so I have invited her to join us, and she will be joining us. She'll be a co-host shortly. Yeah, awesome.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi, hi, good to see you, Tochi. Thank you so much for joining us today. Um, I I I, I briefly saw Lucia now, and I think she's been kicked out by the network, but it's all good. I will just send her an invite again. All right. Hi, Lucia. If you can hear us, please
Yeah.
just wave, and let's be sure that you're already on the live. I saw you very briefly now.
Yeah. Can you see me or hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you,
Okay.
but we cannot see you.
Okay.
So, so I think you should end the live at your
Okay.
end and try to join again. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. One
Yeah,
second.
please. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Right. If you're just joining us, you're very welcome. Today we are going to be hosting the International Student Recruitment Officer at DBS. Okay, let's see. And she's going to be joining us very shortly. Like I said, DBS has a wide range of courses, ranging from business, IT. Okay, they can see her, business, IT, law, arts, media, psychology. They even have flexible study options and career focused, approach. So, interestingly, they have conversion programs for most of us from the business background who are looking to pivot to data analytics or digital marketing. You know, they have a program that can support you to make that career switch. So I think this is really really good for all of us and for anyone who is looking to commence studies in Ireland by January, February, or even March of 2025. You see, she's unable to join. Accept. Okay. This is taking a minute, so let's see. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I have
Hello.
both of you now, and I can see you clearly.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us today, Lucia. We're super, super happy to have you on this conversation. We've received lots of questions about the conversion programs, especially, but we're going to take, everything step by step. So before, we dive into the program proper, let us meet you.
Okay, perfect. So thank you so much for inviting me and being here on the live with you. My name is Lucia. I'm the International Student Recruitment Officer for Dublin Business School. I look after the African markets, and it's just I like to give all the students like a good experience when they are joining, coming to study here with us in the various different courses that we have on offer.
Awesome. So now that we have met you, Lucia, and thank you very much for the great work you do at DBS. Let us look at a brief overview of Dublin Business School, especially for students who are just getting to know about the school. Okay. So what makes DBS an exciting choice for prospective international students considering starting their academic journey in Ireland at DBS?
Of
Yeah.
course. So Dublin Business School is based in the core of the city centre of Dublin. So it's very easy to access from any point. So that's kind of a good option, regardless where you will be living. But as well, like we have a very multicultural cohort of students that they are coming from all over the world. So there is always a lot of kind of activities and engagement for them to get to know each other, to increase their kind of their knowledge and expertise in different areas as well. We have as well like teachers that they are kind of industrial leaders, so they will be sharing all that knowledge with the students. We have a students experience team that, of course, we want to make sure that the students have the best time once they are in the classroom, but as well when they are outside. We do understand that like moving to a different country to study, you are taking a lot with you. So sometimes you might be feeling kind of low at different points during your academic year. So we have the team that they will be supporting all the students kind of during the transition and the academic years that they are with us. And of course, like the fun part that you are looking when you're moving to a different country, just to experience culture and other different things. So we have them in there, and then we have as well kind of a career hub that they will be giving students kind of the support that they need for the job market when they finish, and all the facilities that we have within the campus with like kind of canteens with fresh meals and everything. They can find it with us.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that overview. DBS is really an awesome college to commence your studies at. So yeah, now let us look at all of the amazing programs that are open at the moment for applications. So I think we should kick off with the undergraduate programs just so that everyone who's joined us can really follow the conversation. Okay, so what are some of the, can you highlight the undergraduate programs available for early 2025, and what are some of the unique features of this program at DBS?
Of course, yeah. So for the January intake, we have kind of three bachelor honors
Okay.
degrees open. So we have the bachelor honors in marketing, and then we have like two different streams in digital media and in events. Then we have as well the bachelor honors in business, and we have 7 different streams on that program.
Okay.
And as well, we have the Bachelor of Science in Computing with as well 3 different streams. So they are kind of like a good opportunity to start, because you're kind of not losing the year either.
Yeah.
Those students will be starting in January, but year one will be finished by August. So they will be able to start their year two in September.
Okay. All right. So you talked about the undergraduate program, the business program that is kicking up in January.
Yes.
And I know that you have like different, what is it called? Like, is it just different specializations,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah. So they can choose like so we have like the Bachelor Honors in Business that is general, but then like we have like with Human Resource Management, we have with Project Management, we have Management, we have Cloud Computing or Information Systems. So the year one will be kind of common base for all the streams, but then during the year two they will be choosing different kind of subjects that they will lead them to be kind of more specialized in those different areas.
Okay. So what about the postgraduate program? Are there any, let's look at them, let's highlight these programs, and let's look at some of the popular options for students that are starting early 2025.
Like most of our postgraduate programs will be running in the January intake. So
Okay.
I won't be naming all of them.
Yeah.
I will just kind of highlight like a few. So our MBAs will be running in January, and as well the MBAs in different kind of areas. But then I will have data analytics, we have business analytics, we have cybersecurity, we have artificial intelligence, we have addiction studies, international accounting and finance. So there is many different postgraduate programs in different areas. It's not that they are all kind of on the science side, but
Okay.
kind of related with psychology or business, and they are all available for the January intake.
Okay. So let's circle back a bit to the undergrad programs. Are there any specific entry requirements for to get into this? Was like the general entry requirements to receive an offer from DBS? Yeah.
So like in terms of like kind of academic background for an undergraduate program, we will be requiring kind of like the high school certificate.
Okay.
So I know that from most of the students from West Africa will be the WAEC. So we'll require kind of an overall score of C or above.
Okay.
The same for kind of East Africa, like the GCS, I think that is called, like any exam, so it will be a C or above overall results. And then like they will have to have maths and language. And then like for those that they are doing as well, kind of the examinations on an ordinary level, we'll need to see the advanced and the ordinary.
All right. So what about the PG programs? What will be the general entry requirements for these programs?
So in terms of academic, the same, like it will be like the minimum that we'll consider it will be a second class lower division, so a 2.2. And then most of the programs will be from a cognate area, but then we'll have our MBAs that is not cognate, so they can come from any background.
All right. So take, for example, students who have completed their undergraduate degree in a different field. How flexible is DBS's postgraduate programs in helping them transition to new areas?
Yeah.
Maybe,
so in that, like, we will have kind of two different options. If they are looking to transition to something completely different, then we have the higher diplomas, those conversion courses that will help them to move into a different area. And then like, so we will talk a little bit more about those now, but then like if they are looking for something more general for a PG program, then we will be kind of the MBAs, even like we have the MBA Cloud Computing or Finance or HRM. So those, they are non-cognate, so they can come from any background.
Okay. The MBA in Cloud Computing and which other program?
Yeah, so it will be like general MBA, MBA in cloud computing, or MBA in finance, MBA in HRM, MBA in information systems, in marketing, in project management. So all of them will be non-cognate area.
Okay. And what is the tuition range for these programs?
Yeah. So like we'll give the range, so between 13,500 euro and 14,500 euro, all the postgraduate programs.
All right. And the undergrad programs?
It will be 10,050 euro per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
10,050 euros per year. All right.
And then then we will have kind of partial scholarship for both. So we have a partial scholarship of 1,000 euro for postgraduate programs, and then a 500 euro for undergraduate programs and higher diplomas. I won't go into it, but like it kind of terms and conditions apply as such, but like it's kind of pretty much straightforward for the scholarships.
Okay. So let's look at these conversion programs. Earlier we talked about students from the business background who are looking to transition careers, perhaps, maybe into the tech field. And, there's a lot of rush into data analytics and digital marketing. Can you give us more insights into these programs? Who are these programs designed for, and what can students expect to gain from them?
Okay, so like the higher diplomas, they have been designed for those students who already hold a bachelor degree, and they are looking to transition into a completely different area. Someone that have studied, for example, education or drama, and now it's like, well, I like and I'm interested into data analytics or into business, but like I don't really want to spend another 3 or 4 years in college doing another bachelor's. So they are, as they call, like conversion courses. So in 1 year, they are able to get kind of that bridge to jump into a different area. Most of the students will be doing a higher diploma for kind of to start with the knowledge and then to transition into a postgraduate, into a master's. But others will just be kind of exiting and getting kind of entry-level positions in the area, because those courses will give you kind of the basic knowledge of the new area. But of course, for most of them, it will be, okay, look, I want to be working as a data analytics or a business. So it's like, okay, if I do the high dip and then I do 1 year postgraduate program, I will have like better chances to get a higher up job than if I just exit through a high dip, because it will be like the higher diplomas will be a level 8.
Okay. So just to reconfirm, students who hold like an education degree or an arts degree and looking to move to data analytics can apply to these programs. Yes. And it's a 1-year program, right? So what level of degree do they graduate with upon completion of this program?
So they graduate with a level 8.
They graduate with a level 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. And what is the tuition range for these conversion programs? Are they the same as the level 8 tuition fees?
So it will be 10,050 euro for the year.
Okay. And what specific entry requirements do you need from the students applying from this region?
So we need a bachelor degree in whichever area they have. And then as well, like, I mean, requirement will be a 55% mark. So it will be a 2.2 of their degree.
Okay. A 2.2 of their degree. All right. So another interesting question I have here is, we want to know how DBS is keeping up with industry trends. Okay. So how does DBS ensure that students stay updated with the latest industry trends, particularly in fields like data analytics and digital marketing?
Of course, like these are two areas that like evolve very, very quickly. So I can say that like our lectures from the courses, they are either working on the field or they just being exited employment. So basically they bring the most up-to-date information to the classroom, and they are making sure that we are making sure that they are up-to-date with all the information for their for the students. So they are they are very well connected with the industrial leaders who will be contacting will be in contact with DBS with any trends or like skill sets that they are looking for on graduates.
Okay.
Because as well we have work readiness graduate program within DBS. So that's how we keep up to date, because something that it's new now, it will be outdated in 2 months' time with this kind of industry. So we are making sure that who is like kind of the lecturers are bringing like all that knowledge on the day from the industry.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We have a question here before we continue with our discussion. Adewale wants to know if a HND holder is eligible for the conversion program.
Yes. Yeah, they will.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we have any more questions. Okay. So you're welcome, everyone who has just joined us. We've been speaking with Lucia, and Lucia is the International Student Recruitment Officer at Dublin Business School. And she has been taking us through the in-demand programs that are open for applications at the moment at DBS. So if you're looking to commence your studies in Ireland by January, please, these programs are open for applications at the moment. The DBS has a wide range of programs, and from all she has said, the business programs are currently receiving applications. The MBA program in cloud computing and the general MBA programs are receiving applications as well. Also, in additionally, the conversion programs, that is, if you're from any background at all, and especially the business background, and you're looking to start a degree in, let's say, data analytics and digital marketing, the programs are also open. So we've received a question here about the tuition fees. Lucia, please, can we just go over the tuition fees range for the undergrad program, the postgraduate, and the conversion programs, as well as let's talk a bit if there are any tuition discounts. So those who have just joined us now can, get this information again.
Yeah, of course. So all our undergraduate programs, they are 10,050 euro per year. The
Okay.
conversion courses are 10,050 euro per year as well. And then the range of all our postgraduate programs, they go from 13,500 euro to 14,500 euro.
Okay, so from 14,500 to 15,500.
13,500 to 14,500.
To 14,500.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Okay.
I think that like the scholarship, like the discounts, so we have a 1,000 euro scholarship for postgraduate programs,
Okay.
and 500 euro scholarship for undergraduate programs and conversion courses. So if you want, I can kind of quickly explain how the scholarship works, in case that like they are interested to know, because probably like, oh, and how can I get it?
Yes, please. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah. So once the student receive a confirmed offer letter, so an unconditional offer letter from us, from DBS, if they submit a payment of 500 euro within 30 days from the day we give them the offer letter, they secure the scholarship. And then just to mention as well that the full fee has to be paid before the commencement of the course. we don't offer a payment plans.
I would like for you to repeat this tuition discount opportunity, because it's really important, and a lot of students, are always looking for ways that they can, take advantage of this kind of opportunity. So please, can you
Of course. Yeah.
reconfirm what you have said?
Yeah. So for postgraduate programs, we have a partial scholarship of 1,000 euro. And for undergraduate programs and higher diploma, the conversion courses, we have a scholarship of 500 euro.
Okay.
And then the terms, we'll say terms and conditions of this scholarship is once the student receives an offer letter from us, from DBS, they have 30 days to submit an initial payment of 500 euro to secure the scholarship. And then the full fee has to be paid before the commencement of the course.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So thank you very much for reconfirming. I hope you have heard her. There are available tuition discounts, but of course, like she said, there are terms and conditions applied. Okay, so please, this is a call out to every prospective student who is really interested to commence their studies in any of these programs that Lucia has highlighted. Please do not fail to take advantage of all of the opportunities, so that you can begin your studies as soon as possible. Okay, so we have a statement here. So you don't receive payment plans. Okay. All right. So yeah, thank you so much, Lucia. We're going to be looking at support and career opportunities. My colleague is supposed to take that. I think she has just been kicked out by the network. So I'm going to just handle that very quickly. So let's look at the kind of support services that students studying our DBS have access to. So how does DBS help students to adjust, succeed in their studies? Let's just talk generally about the student support services at DBS.
Of course. Yeah, so like all the students have been like kind of supporting from, we'll say, the onboarding process, and then like we have like inductions before the commencement of the classes, like the week before, where like they've been explaining how absolutely everything works on their like a student's account, and like when to find like the different letters that they need. But then they are great by the experienced student team. So they are giving the opportunity to explore many different aspects of the life and the study at DBS. So apart from getting like the support from the lecturers, and if they have any sort of kind of difficulty, we have the student service team that they will be looking after. They will be giving kind of like the support of like networking opportunities and like getting to get to know other people with their same hobbies, the same kind of career expectations, where we have like 40 plus clubs and societies that they can join. They realize like they do a lot of different activities throughout the year. As well, we do offer free counseling services in over 40 different languages to the students, where they can avail of 7 free sessions per student. And then if they need any more, like it will be subsidized, the session. So we want to make sure that like they are full, like kind of full themselves to be able to take on this challenge as well. We are part of the Night Light. That means that like during the academic term between 9:30 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. If they call a free line, there will always be another student on the other line that they can talk to, because maybe like you feel lonely or you have any issue. I think that like that's something that we need to highlight, that like just don't feel like lonely. There is always been support for you. And then as well, we have our careers hub that they will give in all the students the support that they need to get ready for work when they finish college. So for example, if you're coming to study a postgraduate program with us, on the first 6 weeks of the course, you have embedded into your timetable 6 workshops where they will walk you through CV standards, LinkedIn profile, interview skills, networking events. We have we have as well kind of a private LinkedIn group where they will be sharing jobs or any tips that the companies have sharing or internships opportunities. So everything. And then after those 6 sessions, if they still feel that they need something extra, they do offer one-to-one sessions. So we have coaches within the college that they will be able to help them. And that's not only just to look at their kind of graduation, where everybody's aiming to get a full-time job in the areas of their studies.
Yeah.
If not, once you are moving here and you're looking for that part-time job, that will help you kind of to subsidize all the expenses that you will have to come here. Mm-hmm. So they will always be there. And then as well, they will be organizing kind of talks from industrial leaders. And if they cannot come into campus, they will be organizing visits to the big companies, kind of, just to mention, I would say, like Indeed, Microsoft, Deloitte, PwC, EY. So big names that kind of, they are multicultural, like they are multinationals and they are based here. So they will be organizing all these events as well, and then like they will be kind of sharing career career opportunities as well, kind of local employment fairs. So they engage with the students, but as well, students, you need to engage with them. It's not only like a one-way street; it's a two-way street where like you need to connect and you need to say, I'm here and this is my goal. I need to look for that. As I was talking to some coaches, it's like we can give all the tips and we can give all the support, but the student need to realize that they are the ones that they need to put a little bit more there. It's a competitive market, like anywhere else. So like if you work for it, like you will get where you want to be. Sorry, Sandra, I cannot hear. I don't know if you're on.
Oh, sorry, I was muted for a while.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Is it better now? Yeah. So, very interesting tips, Lucia, you have given here, especially to students who, receive an offer and begin their studies at DBS. It's really important for you to put yourself out there, just like what Lucia said. Mix up, ask questions, participate, engage. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Go to classes, put in your best. So very good insights here about how you can become an A student, and I mean postgraduate, how you can even secure very good career opportunities by just being a part. Because listening to what you have said, there's a lot that the international office at DBS is doing. I mean, you have mentioned the counseling team. You have also mentioned the career offices. You've mentioned that the school brings on board industry coaches to coach the students and just guide them on the next step. Mm-hmm. And then you have the opportunity to also build a very good social media presence, especially with LinkedIn and some of the job social platforms. So it's really, really good, all of the support that DBS is giving the students. So well done to you, Lucia, and well done to the team behind all of this. So it's really good to see. And you've just really answered my next question around career opportunities, but I want us to look at internships. Are there like internship or placement opportunities for students, especially in data analytics and digital marketing? Students who have come from a very different background to DBS to pursue these programs. Are there any practical based approach that DBS takes them through?
Of course, like we don't have internships as they are known embedded into our programs. So we have
Okay.
the bachelor that we finish in 3 years, the master that is just 1 year, is 1 year study. But like the study is a practical study where you have to put into practice the knowledge that you are gaining. So
Okay.
it will be kind of a lot of projects where you have to put that into practice. So, and then as well from the career code, they will see if any company is looking for interns, they always share it that with the students. So there is always opportunities outside that, but as it stands, we don't have like the internship on the programs. Only for our undergraduate in the Bachelor of Science in Computing, the third year is a year of placement. So because the Bachelor in Computing is a 4-year program. So on the
Okay.
third year, they will have a full year of placement.
Okay. All right. So thank you for clarifying that. And I really like that you highlighted the fact that this data analytics and digital marketing programs are practicals.
Yeah.
They're practical based. So it's not a matter of come and just sit and write. The students will be
Yeah.
practicalizing like everything that they are being taught. So let us look at accommodation. We haven't touched on that. What is the accommodation situation like for international students, who are coming over to DBS to pursue their studies?
So DBS doesn't have an on-campus accommodation. We do have a guide, a student accommodation guide for the academic year, where we give kind of different tips and resources where to look for accommodation. And
Mm-hmm.
as well, our student service team will support any student that they need in
Okay.
terms of accommodation. So they just need to kind of contact them and say, I'm looking for this. Do you have anything? Because we will have some places in student residence, but it's first come, first serve. So we cannot guarantee who is going to get it. But they are all like, there is a team that they will support the students on the search for the accommodation. Because I know that that's something that like students are very worried about, not only coming from overseas, but even like from people that they are here. So just to kind of highlight that they will get kind of like the support from the team of to how to look for the accommodation. And sometimes it might have to be like something temporarily for maybe a month or 2 months till they are able to find something more long term. So as well, being coming with a kind of open-minded and knowing that this will be a totally different experience that maybe that the one that they are having back at home, it will help them in the settling period of all these different things that they will have to be dealing with when they are coming over.
Okay.
It might feel a little bit overwhelming at the beginning, but I think that it pays off at the end, coming to study here, having a degree or a postgraduate program, like in an English speaking country, like with DBS, like it's recognized. So I just always kind of trying to pass the message that like, just kind of trying to see from perspective. It might be kind of stressful now, but once you pass it, like it will really benefit you as a person, individual, but as well from a professional point of view.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Lucia, for that insight. If you've just joined us, because I see a lot of students are just joining, you're very welcome. Yes, you're very welcome. We've been speaking with Lucia, and she is the International Student Recruitment Officer at Dublin Business School. Dublin Business School is one of the largest independent colleges in Ireland, and they have a wide range of programs. I mean, business programs, IT programs. They have programs in law, they have programs in arts and media and psychology. Additionally, DBS has conversion programs, especially for students from the business background who are looking to pivot their careers, maybe in data analytics or digital marketing. DBS has something that fits, that would fit your need or fit your next goal, your next career or personal goal. So please do well to leave your questions now so that Lucia can answer them. And if you're just joining us, I'm going to ask Lucia to quickly recap all that we have talked about, especially as regards the programs that are open at the moment um, for applications. And we're looking at admissions in January. Are there programs in March?
Yes, so our conversion courses will be for March.
March.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the undergraduate and postgraduate programs will be January, and then just to mention that some of the postgraduate programs as well, they will be running in April.
In April. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. So what programs are these that will be running in April?
So in April, we have just kind of a limited amount. So it will be the MBAs will be running in April. We have as well digital marketing and analytics, business analytics, data analytics, information system with computing, and yeah, that will be the ones that they will be running for April.
All right. So let us look at the programs that we discussed, because this is why we're here. We need the students to know, we need the prospective students to know the programs that are available at the moment. And if any program piques your interest, please do well to go to DBS's website and look at the full details of this program. Okay. So Lucia, I'd like to ask you, let us look at these programs again, and if you can categorize them properly so that anyone who is listening can immediately pick the programs that you're speaking about.
Yeah. So we have, for January intake, we have open for undergraduate programs, the ones in Bachelor Honors in Business, Bachelor Honors in Marketing, and the Bachelor of Science Honors in Computing. So those are the undergraduate programs that they are open for admission for January. And they are all a level 8 that probably then we can talk about the work and study visa and postgraduate. We have the postgraduate programs. We have, like, let's say in business. So we have the MBAs and MBAs in very different kind of streams as cloud computing, project management, human resource management. Then we have business analytics, data analytics, financial analytics, fintech, AI, cybersecurity.
Wow.
Then we have international accounting and finance. We have the MSc in human resource management, MSc in management practice, digital marketing and analytics, or marketing. So there is a very wide range for all the different areas. It's not only business, it's IT, it's human resources. So like that feels a lot.
Yeah.
And all these programs are open for admission for the January intake.
Nice.
And yeah, and then we always recommend to apply early, just not to disappoint me with the length in case that we have to kind of request more documents for admissions, or as well then like to apply for the visa on time, to get it on time, to be on classes. So all these courses will start the week of the 20th of January, and we will be holding kind of the induction week the week before. So to be honest, we will be kind of closing for applications the end of November, but from experience and personal view, I will recommend to apply the latest kind of first week in November, second week, just to have everything on time.
I personally, I would advise students from, West Africa and, maybe South Africa. I think you should put in your applications before the end of October. Yeah. Before the end of October.
Visa office advising at least 8 to 10 weeks.
8 to 12 weeks actually. Yeah. So yeah. It's an interesting range of sought after programs that you have, I must say. You're clearly covering everything from business to IT, which is really, really good. So well done. I love that students have several options, so there's no excuse for anyone. So whatever it is that you're looking for,
anything. Well, not everything, but like most of the courses, like we'll be able to like I can offer something.
Yeah.
Like, I want to this. I have this for you, or I have that for you, or I give you a different option.
Yeah. And the tuition range is 10,050 euros for the undergrad program, and we have about 13.5 to 14.5 euros for the PG programs. The conversion programs are also 10,500 if you're listening. And of course, DBS has tuition discounts, so if you hurry up, apply and receive your offer, you stand a chance to benefit from these tuition discounts. Yes? Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Lucia, for joining us today. Toshi, do you have any question for Lucia? Do you have anything that we missed?
Hi, Lucia. I think Lucia has covered everything and more, basically.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So, Lucia, do you have anything that you think we missed out that you would like the students to be aware of?
Yeah, no, it's just like I just kind of would like to say, well, of course, thank you very much for inviting me and for all those that have joined us on this live and are listening and kind of hesitant to see should I apply or not. For me, it's like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to wait another September. You don't need to wait a full year to get admission for an undergraduate program, a postgraduate program, a conversion course. We have the January intake, and then, as we mentioned, we have then like kind of April. So you will be able, like end of in this year, instead of waiting for September, you will be able to get your first year of an undergraduate program as well. All those options that we have, they are on a level 8. So that means that after graduation, you will be able to apply for a stay back visa 1 year for those courses. And then like for the postgraduate, it will be a 2 years. We are always like, I'm always very happy to answer any questions. So if anyone kind of have any doubts about kind of DBS, they can email us to international@dbs.ie.
Okay.
I will kind of walk through any questions if they still have any after this live. And as well, we usually do a lot of online open evening events. So our next one will be for the first, I think that is the 3rd of December. We have already the link on our website to register. So you can register your interest, you can come along on that day, and you will be able to talk directly to the lectures of those courses. So they will be able to give you more insights on the program, on all the kind of the workload or the expectations, or even kind of the exit. So kind of it's a way, like it's a good way to know before even arriving here, or if you're hesitant in between different options, just to come along and like speak to them and clear your ideas.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lucia, for that, for going over all of that. We have a question here, and anything, this question is not so clear because we don't know what you want to apply for. It says, I have an associate degree in computer science. Can I use it to apply? So what can he apply? What program can he apply
I mean,
to?
like for me, it will be, you can submit an application. Just to mention, and the applications are free of charge, so there is no cost involved. So why not to try? Just submit an application, submit all your documents. We'll be able to check it, and then we'll be able to tell you, well, you are eligible for this program, or unfortunately, because it's an equivalent to a lower rate here in Ireland, you cannot access to the course of your interest. Because sometimes with kind of other countries and other kind of degrees, it might not be the same equivalence here in Ireland. So we need to check for that. But as I say, making an application is absolutely free. So there is no cost involved. The first time that you will be paying is when you received a confirmed offer letter and you are happy to take your place with us at Dublin Business School.
Wow. I love that the application fee, there's no fee, actually.
No, there is no fee.
Yeah, there's no fee.
Yeah.
So if you need further guidance on any of these programs, please feel free to email DBS via email, international@dbs.ie. That is the email address. You can direct it to Lucia, and she will be more than happy to attend to you. So Lucia, before we let you go, because we know it's a busy period for you and for your team, any final piece of advice for students who are listening to us now and trying to make up their minds?
Yeah, like for me, it will be an amazing experience. It's a great college. You have lectures that they are coming from the field. If you're hesitant, like it's a challenge. Moving countries, done it myself, but it's very enriching from a personal and professional point of view. There is a lot of opportunities in Ireland. You will find a lot of people that coming from similar backgrounds or even like stories. They are always find a network, and you will always be supporting each other, and you will get that as well within the college. Submit an application. That's the first, for me, that's the first advice, because then you don't know if you could get admission or not. So never sit with the doubt that what if. Forget about the what if, do it. And then once you have it, then you will say, okay, can I go? Can I move? Then you just move forward with your visa application and different things. But the first is just make an application, make your choice. If you need to talk to anyone or any other question, just kind of email us and we'll walk through everything with you.
Okay. Did we get the school's website?
Yeah, so it's dbs.ie.
dbs.ie.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just leave that in the
exactly. And then like we have a lot of different social media channels that they are sharing different experience from various different points. So I would just kind of ask them as well. If you search through DBS, like you will see the different one just to follow up in kind of what we do on a daily basis.
So that would be DBS College. That's on Instagram, right?
Yeah, and then there is as well the experienced students.
Okay. Experienced students. Is that
that's
the
another
name of the
I will just have to double check
okay.
how it is exactly on the Instagram. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Because I know that like that's the one that they will be sharing all the fun content. So yeah, it's DBS Student Experience.
DBS Student Experience.
Student Experience.
Okay.
And then you will see what they are up to on a weekly and daily basis.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. So thank you so much, Lucia. Thank you. It's been a very great time with you. Thank you for highlighting all of the amazing programs at Dublin Business School. And please, again, if you have follow-up questions for Lucia about any of the programs that she has mentioned or anything at all, please feel free to email international@dbs.ie. And she's going to give you a very good response or provide you more details on anything you need to know. So that will be us letting Lucia go so that she can attend to other things.
Worries. Thank you so much for inviting me. It has been a pleasure to talk to you all, and I hope to meet some of you soon here in at Dublin Business School.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Lucia, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So thank you everyone who has joined us today. Awesome Jenny, there is no application fee. So there's no application fee at all to apply to Dublin Business School. Okay, so just apply and put in a very good application so that you stand a very great chance to receive an offer. Okay. So if you have missed this session, if you're just joining us, that's all right. We're going to share the live video again across all our social media pages, and you can watch the replay. Okay. So if you have any questions for Lucia, please feel free to email her. I have pinned the email in the comments. And also please do follow DBS's social media handle, which is at DBS Student Experience, please. And there you can read about all of the awesome study experiences that fellow students like you are having on campus. Okay. So there are open undergraduate programs. We have the Bachelor Honors in Business, different business specializations. There's business, HRM, there's law, there's management, there's global business, there's project management, there's psychology, and there's even cloud computing. So the school has different specializations for you. And if you're looking to kick off in January, the undergraduate programs are there, and the postgraduate programs as well are there for you to kick off in January. And anyone who is looking at the conversion programs, they kick off in March. We have the higher diploma in science, in data analytics, and also in digital marketing. DBS has everything for anyone. So please feel free to go to the website now, www.dbs.ie, and then read up all of the details that you need. And so you can gather your documents and put in a very strong application as soon as possible. Remember that the visas take about 8 to 12 weeks. So you need to put in your application now. I would advise that you put it in by the end of this month or the first few weeks in October. Please put in your application so that as soon as you get your offer, you can begin to make your accommodation arrangements and make your visa arrangements and all of that. So if you have any questions as well for us, please feel free to email us via info@educationinireland.africa. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions, or you can send us a DM and we're going to be there to respond to you. Okay. Please join us on Monday because we're going to be hosting University College Cork, and we'll be discussing about the Masters of Research in Biochemistry and Biosciences. This is an awesome program for anyone from the biotechnology background, the cell genetics, the cell biology, all of that. It's an awesome program at UCC, and it's really sought after. So there's a lot of career opportunities post-graduation, and you can even get funding to do like your PhD. So please join us next week, Monday at 11 a.m. West African time. Thank you everyone again who has joined us. Thank you so much, Tochi, for just holding the fort for us on the East Africa platform. It's always a delight to have you here. And if you have anything to tell us, you can. Otherwise, it's goodbye from us. Tochi, do you have anything to tell everyone? Okay, I think she's having network issues. So I'm just going to wrap it up. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined us today. Have a great day. Bye.